It's time for another episode, third episode in my Infinity War series, and the countdown. It's almost time for Infinity Wars, so I'm going to catch you up to speed. Why is everybody fighting? Why is this war called the Infinity War? So I left off with what are the Infinity Stones, and I had told you that they were colored rocks, which they are. Technically, they are colored rocks. But I failed to mention the fact that these rocks are housing some very, very powerful stuff. There are 6 stones in total, and each stone has its own unique ability it brings to the table, and these abilities are very outstanding. I'm going to tell you about each Infinity Stone and basically tell you what it does per the Marvel Cinematic Universe and per what I've seen or gathered about it. So let's get right into it. The first one is the Space Stone. It's blue in color and it was actually housed in the Tesseract. If you know what the Tesseract is, the Tesseract was in Captain America, the First Avenger. It was what Red Skull used to power all his futuristic weapons. It was what Cap fought Red Skull for at the ending of the movie, and was what the whole fight in Avengers was for. So the Tesseract is actually a space controlling stone, which means that it can open warp gates.
Half of humanity will still exist.
And basically shorten your distances. So it's kind of like a galactic Uber, but it's more instantaneous. The Tesseract also makes a return showing in Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, Hela passed by it and she was like,
that's not bad.
The next stone is the Mind Stone. Now the Mind Stone is yellow in color, and it was found on the scepter Loki brought to the battle in Avengers, the first one.
Sir, please put down the spear.
So the Mind Stone, as its name hints at, gives its wielder the ability to control minds. And it does some pretty more intense stuff. So the Mind Stone has the ability to create super-powered beings, because it was the Mind Stone that was used in creating Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
It's worth more than any of them ever knew. We've only scratched the surface end already. The twins. Sooner or later, they will meet the twins.
The Mind Stone also has this way of making smart people become smarter. This was showcased in Avengers, where Eric Selvig, that astrophysicist dude, became much smarter under the influence of the Mind Stone. Another interesting ability of the Mind Stone is that it was able to create sentience, in the sense that Tony used it to create or bring to life a computer program who ended up being a douchebag and wanted to destroy the world, and that is Ultron. Now Ultron in turn also used the same Mind Stone to try to create his Vision, who ended up being housed by Jarvis, that is Tony's AI butler. So basically, I guess the Time Stone can bring Siri to life. Wonder what she would look like. The next stone we are going to talk about is the Reality Stone. Now, this Reality Stone is the only Infinity Stone that is liquid. The Reality Stone was turned into the Ether, I'll roll with Ether, by Malekith, the Dark Elf. And this was shown in Thor the Dark World. Now, the interesting thing about the Aether is that it can destroy the 9 realms. And if that's not bad enough, it can turn the world back to its pre-Big Bang era. You're wondering what that is? That is this. Pre-Big Bang era is nothing. It can turn the universe back to nothing. It also has the ability to suck the life out of mortals, and yeah, it's a very dark stone. I wonder why it's called the reality stone, because I guess life begins, so yeah, I get it now. The reality stone is currently in the custody of the Collector. You're wondering who that is? He is in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Go find him. The next Infinity Stone is the Power Stone. It's purple in color, and it's one of the stones that Thanos sent his underlings to try and find. And in this case, Thanos sent Ronan the Accuser to find the Power Stone. He did find it, but then his greed took him over and he decided to keep it for himself, and yeah, basically called Thanos a bitch.
The orb is in my possession, as I promised.
Bring it to me.
Yes, that was our agreement. Bring you the orb, and you will destroy Xandar for me. However, now that I know it contains an Infinity Stone, I wonder what use I have for you.
Boy, I would reconsider your current course.
Master, you cannot. Thanos is the most powerful being in the universe.
Not anymore. Then Thanos, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that was an interesting story found in Guardians of the Galaxy. Now the Power Stone gives its wielder immense what? Power! Just like its name hints. And it gives you enough power to annihilate an entire civilization. Which kind of means it gives you planetary devastative power, so you could basically punch a planet into destruction, I guess. Yeah. Case in point, Xandar. Anyway, the Guardians of the Galaxy defeated Ronan the Accuser with a dance battle.
Now bring it down hard. Someday, we put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
What are you doing?
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom.
After the dance battle, Peter Quill, or Star-Lord, was able to get the Power Stone, and he was able to channel its power with the help of his other teammates. And they defeated Ronan the Accuser. And they left this said Power Stone into the hands of the Nova Corps. The next stone is the Time Stone, and it's green. It is found in the eye of Agamotto. Who is Agamotto? Agamotto is the first Sorcerer Supreme for Earth. Yeah, so it was his bling. It was a necklace kind of thing. Yeah, so yeah, got his chain hang low. Yeah, it's dope. It looks good. Anyway, the Time Stone is currently in the possession of Doctor Strange, and it has the ability to warp, alter, or manipulate time. The names kind of say it. Yeah, it's nothing really tricky about these stones if I think about it. Doctor Strange used said Eye of Agamotto, or said Time Infinity Stone, to defeat Dormammu by putting him in a time lapse, and he gave up.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Now, if you've seen Dormammu in the comics, that was a very anticlimactic way of defeating him. But I guess there was a bigger picture involved, so yeah, I don't get anything though. The final Infinity Stone is the Soul Stone. Now the Soul Stone is wrapped in a lot of mystery, because it's the only stone that we haven't heard much about. What is the Soul Stone? Where is it? Who has it? What can it do? I guess I'll tell you next time. Peace.
Man, it's time to be. Says on the beat, boy.